among the tragedies in the world is the habit of competition. When we were born, and if you are a midwife, you watch a child closely coming out of the mother's womb with the labor words. You see that we come into the world like this, closed fists, And that closing of fists symbolizes latent potentialis. What does that mean? That as you are coming into this world, you are coming with a specific mission. God is sending you into the world. And I used to have this joke that when a child comes into this world, he speaks only 2 languages. The first language is surprise, surprise, surprise. That is English language. And the second language is uyao, uyao, ule, ule, ule. That's Itako language. You come into the world surprised at the awfulness of the gift that you are carrying. Uya means suffering, labor. Ule means, do you really know that we have come into this world? That is such a surprising world, full of pain and labor that will demand your endurance. Today we see a kind of competition between the disciples of John the Baptist and the disciples of Jesus. The persons of John and Jesus have shown some kind of acceptance of their unique vocation. I'll just give you a few scenarios. John the Baptist was told, the man you baptize is now all over the place. People are hearing about him. He's baptizing too. John the Baptist said, a man can lay claims to only what belongs to him. He must increase, I must decrease. Then in another occasion, John the Baptist discovered that Jesus Christ was preaching the gospel different from the one he has given. Because John the Baptist was in the old class, believing that God is sending a Messiah to come and destroy the enemies of Israel. Remember the Israeli, they were under the colony, they were colonized by the Romans. John the Baptist came to preach vengeance. The axe is laid to the threshing floor. But they heard Jesus preaching, turning the other cheek. As if that was not enough, John was in prison. So he expected Jesus Christ to come and perform a miracle for the prison walls to collapse so that he can be released. So he got confused and he sent his own disciples, go and ask him, is he the one to come or must we wait for another? And what did Jesus say? He said, go and tell him what you have heard. The deaf cannot hear. the blind cannot see. Blessed is he who does not lose hope and faith in God. Then after he had left, Jesus said, of all the human beings that live on earth, there is none greater than John the Baptist. Yet is the least in heaven. Why did Jesus say that? Because as long as you live on earth, you are falling and rising. So no living person can be canonized a saint. Because there is what we call the sacrament of the moment. Every day you live and according to the way God has directed you. So in today's gospel, we see this competition. John's disciples, not John himself, came and asked, why is it that your own disciples do fast like John the Baptist and the Pharisees? And Jesus had to respond to them. The bridegroom, the attendants of the bridegroom do not fast as long as the bridegroom is around. So you could see that even in spiritual matters, we do competition. Who fasts more? Who prays more? Who is holier than the other? Even as religious life. So once upon a time, Cardinal John Onayekon said, I don't have powerful priests, I have dedicated priests. So you see, even in the Catholic Church, there are some priests who see themselves as super priests. They are the miracle workers. They are the healers. At a point in Nigeria, you don't value the holy water your parish priest blesses for you. So you have to go to either Elele or Azumini to go and look for holy water. And now the Jezin priest, the one that, Akwakuru, Achalogo, Ebubedike. And this leads to pride. And we forget that this work is not our work. We are only stewards holding these verses. A priest came to me once when I was the parish priest of Agenebode. As he just drove in, he blew the horn, pa, 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 pa. He said, Father, me I don't heal too. I said, what happened? You see all these people, they don't even know that it's God that is doing this work. He said, I came back from an outstation tired. And I just had my food. And they brought this child who was almost dead. And the parents said, Father, pray for my child. And also, you put this child in the hospital, in the car. Let me take the child to the hospital. Father, I see some hospital. I see doctor. When I carry my pikin, come give you. Lay your hands on my child. Father, I obeyed and pray for the child. Behold, the child started running up and down. So he said, as at that time, all my mind was to go to the hospital. So what is the essence of this comparison is, we are in the religious house. Each one has his own gifts. According to Chinua Achebe in Tis Fall Apart, he said, the sky is so wide for all the birds to fly. And there's a space. So if you now say that the other bird should not fly, then let the wing of the one who said the other birds should not fly, break. So we are now in the church of synodality. where you recognize each other's gifts. If you can sing, sing for us. We'll enjoy it. If it is clapping, okay. Even have different apostolates. All of these apostolates, we use them to make one body so that we can be united, so that we can be loving. Yesterday, I had time to go through our Mission and Dialogue platform, see the argument of different, this Society of St. Patrick, that's the Afebu group that rejected the Second Vatican Council. And some brought in the idea of ordination of women. But what we don't understand is that even women too share in the common priesthood. There are areas where women can touch, where women can enter, that men cannot dare in there. One sister told me once, he's a counselor, he's a psychotherapist. He said, if this boy and this girl are born the same day, the girl is 15 years older than the boy in terms of emotional maturity. She has her points. So today, let us learn from John and Jesus that we don't really need this competition. Because of this competition, a lot of people have gotten PhD, not academic PhD. Pull him down, pull her down. And there is a disease in the world that I don't know the English word for. The disease has this acronym capture. Say, in other words, if this thing is not me, let it spoil. If I'm not the one that is going to have this position, let no one has a position. If not me, no one should have it. So instead of celebrating your brother, instead of celebrating your sister who have made an achievement, you are looking for a way to pull down that person, to destroy that person. These are things that happen in our world. Yet, we are one another's keeper. To contradict the initial statement of Cain, am I my brother's keeper? The beauty of religious life is we help one another to grow. We are the strengths of one another. This world is so short that we cannot but allow ourselves to grow together. Early, late last year, December precisely, my classmate was complaining to me that one of our classmates has added so much weight and he is working with a stick. Because we just lost a priest from Ekiti Diocese who was our classmate. So, and I said, okay, I'm going to seek out and check on him. And he now told me that somebody in Abuja, he was his classmate in secondary school. I said, okay. He said, tell the person about me. I said, I will. So on the 31st of December, he was doing a crossover night. Just exactly the same night my elder sister passed on. He started mass just like I started his mass. 2 minutes into the homily, he collapsed and died this last December. was taken to the mortuary from there. When I was in Port Harcourt, there was a priest I was at 16, they called Father Oferemba. He had finished his mass. He sat down during the announcement. They finished the announcement and he was to come and give the final blessing. And he was not standing up. My father has passed on. He has gone to join the ancestors, the saints. Why this explanation that, look, there is really nothing in this world that we are fighting over? Especially priests and sisters, what are you fighting over? You're not fighting over one man. You're not fighting over one woman. You have consecrated yourself to God. So we should be one of another's keeper. Should support one another, just like Jesus and John. This is my prayer today, that God may accept our prayers. May we not fall into or belong to the group that Jesus will say, I know you not. You say, oh, Jesus, I prophesy in your name. I sang in your name. I did healing in your name. You say, I know you not. So let us purify our hearts. Let us loosen up a little. Let us remove the padlock. Because there are some people who have so many enemies kept in your heart. Free that mind, free that heart, so that you can be happy. If you're in this world and you are not happy, it's a foretaste of hell. Because heaven is full of joy. May God bless us with the gift of salvation through Christ our Lord.